Hi, Math 141, Section 67 students. You are enrolled in a 12-week stats course for the fall of 2021, and I want to review our course syllabus with you in this video. Once you're in the Canvas course, there's a couple different places to find the syllabus. Of course, you can go to the syllabus tab right here, and that will open up a page, albeit very slowly right now for me, where you can click this link and it will open the syllabus for you. Another place that you can find it, and where you're going to be spending a lot of time, is under this modules tab. There's the Getting Started module, and then after that there is the syllabus and course information module. So the Getting Started, some of it's more general about classes at Heartland, and this is very, very specific to our course. So this is another place you can find this, go back to at any point in time to find the syllabus. So I'm going to open this and give it a run through. So this is a 12-week course. Our course starts officially on Wednesday, September the 8th. My name is Carrie. You can call me Carrie. You can call me Miss Donahoe. Email right here is the most easy way and the best way to get a hold of me, or Canvas messages. I am fully online this semester, so although my office phone and office number are listed, you're not going to really find me there. My office hours are virtual via Zoom, and here are the times: Monday, Wednesday, 9:30 to 11, and Tuesday, Thursday, 10 to 11. Or you can make an alternate appointment outside of those times if you need to. Here's my Zoom link and my Zoom ID. We're going to skip some of the more boring parts of this. You do not need to purchase a textbook. The textbook is embedded into the course. And honestly, we just refer to it. Most every bit of textbook-like material that you're going to need is going to come from my personal note sheets that I provide, my videos that you will be watching, and the materials that are provided for you inside of the Newton Alta access that we get. So what is required is that Newton Alta online program. So you can purchase that from Newton within the course once you log in, and if you click on a homework assignment, it will just automatically take you to go purchase that. You can also buy it through the bookstore. If you buy it through the bookstore, you get like a code that you'll have to type in. You do need a computer or some device for accessing the course since it's all online, and of course you need internet access. You need Microsoft Excel in order to do this course, because we're going to do all of our graphs and all of our statistical calculations using Excel. So you want to make sure, hopefully even before the course gets started, something you could do now is make sure you've got Excel on your computer and that it's working. If you don't yet have Office 365, you can get that free through Heartland, and in the course, in Canvas, there's a page that shows you how to do that. So that would be something to do ahead of time. Get that set up. You will need a webcam or a smartphone for web conferencing, because we will be using Zoom for test proctoring and for office hour meetings. So we do have 2 proctored tests. You'll need to be able to Zoom with me from your phone or from some kind of a webcam to do those. You also must have the ability to scan and send written work. So Cam Scanner is just one option, but you need some kind of an app where you can basically use that app to take pictures of your work and then turn them into a PDF to send them to me. And there's more information about that here and also in the Canvas course. Optional materials that you would probably like to have, but that are not completely mandatory, are some type of scientific or graphing calculator to do just, percentage, decimal, fraction calculations. And maybe some type of folder or binder, because I do provide note sheets and you're probably going to want to keep those organized. So something to keep those in so that they don't get lost. Okay, we are going to cover all of these learning outcomes, but I'm not going to read them to you. We will cover those as we go. I'm going to get down to the next most important part for you, which is going to be the grading scale, which is the 90, 80, 70, 60 scale, which is pretty standard. And how that exactly breaks down for us as far as our assignments is that homework is 15% of your grade. Quizzes and essays are together in a category, and those are also 15% of your grade. There are 2 unproctored module exams that are 15% each for a total of 30. There is 1 proctored midterm, which is 20, and a comprehensive final, which is also 20%, adding up to the total 100% of the course. So you can see how things are weighted, where the unproctored exams are not worth quite as much as the proctored exams. Okay, as far as work and deadlines are concerned, all homework in the course opens on a Saturday at 12 a.m., with the exception of the first week. Since we start sort of on a Wednesday, the first week is a little different. But in general, all assignments open on Saturdays. And then we have staggered due dates, where some of those assignments will be due on Wednesdays at 11:59 p.m., and some of them will be due on the next Sunday. Now, you have access to the whole week from the beginning, so there's nothing at all to say that you can't work ahead. Maybe you get all of your week's worth of work done by Wednesday. Well, then that's just amazing. That's just awesome. However, you are required to at least get some done by midweek and then finish the rest by Sunday. You have to submit it by its due date in order to receive full credit. Now, once the deadline has passed, you can still submit late homework. You can always submit homework late, but there's a 10% penalty after the deadline. So let's say that maybe there are 4 assignments due on Wednesday and you get 2 of them done, but the other 2 you don't finish. You can still finish those remaining 2 for 90% of the credit at any point on. So it's always worth still doing. You just don't get full credit once that deadline has passed. And I already said this, you can always work ahead, and that's always in your best interest. When you have time to go ahead and work ahead to give yourself some flexibility for later when maybe you don't have as much time. Quizzes also open on Saturday mornings at 12 a.m. and are due the following Sunday. So quizzes are always due on the Sundays. They're always kind of like with that second grouping of assignments. Any non-exam week will end with a quiz. Quizzes have to be submitted by the due date to receive any sort of credit. If you have not completed the quiz by that Sunday due date, you will receive a 0. So those are not able to be turned in late. I would always recommend, even if you're maybe struggling on one of the homework assignments and you haven't quite finished it yet, still take the quiz, because maybe there's only perhaps there's only 1 or 2 questions on the quiz over that homework assignment, and you can still get a very good grade on the quiz, even if you're struggling still with some of the content. So still take your quiz, still get a good grade on that. And then if you have to meet with me or meet with a tutor in order to figure out whatever it is on that homework that you're not quite getting, do that late and still get credit for that. You do get 3 attempts at each quiz if you wish to use them, and only your highest score will count. So of course, if you take it and you get a 100 on it, there is no need to take it a second or a third time. But if you take it and you don't love your original score, you get more opportunities if you would like. I do encourage you to treat your quizzes like they're exams and try not to rely on your book or your notes, and see what you can answer on your own so that you can kind of simulate what is, if you're prepared for the upcoming exam or not. But of course, you are allowed to look at things while you're taking the quizzes. Those are not like exams. There are also essay questions, and I know that sounds really scary, and you're thinking, how can I do an essay in math class? Well, first of all, they fall under the same category as a quiz, so they're weighted the same. And there's only 1 per module, and it's right before the exam. And basically what these essays require you to do is use all of the knowledge from the module in order to solve a more complex multi-step problem. They are not accepted late, so they're just like the quizzes. You have to get it done on time. You don't get multiple tries on these either. But what you can use all of your notes and all of your formula sheets and things like that. And really what it is the essays mimic more of a very real life situation where it's not a true false. There's not a predetermined, one of these answers is right and the rest of them are wrong kind of scenario. It's more open-ended, and it requires you to actually verbalize and communicate the ideas and the conclusions rather than choosing from, a list. So it puts it more in a real life situation. Okay, we're gonna pause here and we will start a second video where we start talking about the exams in this course.